and they took me from my home and put me in dead row, of which I'm nearly wholly innocent, you know, and I'll say it again. I am not afraid to die. I began to warm and chill to objects and their fields, a ragged cuff, a twisted muff, the face of Jesus in my suit, those sinister dinner deals, the meal trolley's wicked wheels, a hooked bone rising from my food, all things either good or ungood. And the mercy seat is waiting, and I think my head is burning, and in a way I'm hoping to be done with all this measuring of proof. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, and anyway there was no proof, and I'm not afraid to die. Interpret signs, a catalog, a blackened juice, a scarlet fog. The walls are bad, black bottom kind. They're the sick breath at my hide. They're the sick breath at my hide. They are the sick breaths at my hide. They are the sick breath gathering at my hide. Well, I hear stories from the chamber. A Christ was born into a manger, and like some ragged stranger died upon the cross. And might I say, it seems so fitting in its way. He was a carpenter by trade, or at least that's what I'm told. Like my good hand, I tattooed evil across its brother's fist. That filthy five, they did nothing to challenge or resist. In heaven his throne is made of gold, the ark of his testament is gold, a throne from which I'm told all history does unfold. Down here it's made of wood and wire, and my body is on fire, and God is never far away, and the mercy seat is waiting, and I think my head is burning, and in a way I'm hoping to be done with all this measuring of truth, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, and anyway there was no proof, and I'm not afraid to die. Like my kill hand, I tattooed evil across his brother's fist. Where's a wedding band that's good? 'Tis a long-suffering shackle coloring all that rebel blood. And the mercy seat is waiting, and I think my head is burning, and in a way I'm hoping to be done with all this measuring of truth, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, and anyway there was no proof, and I'm not afraid to die. Into the mercy seat I climb, my head is shaved, my head is wide, and like a moth that tries to enter the bright eye, so I I told a lie.